Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, including news equity markets have been buffeted overnight. There is trouble in the Eurozone again, and specifically with a major Portuguese bank, the Italian banking system, and Greece's sovereign debt. The Portuguese banking worries centre on Espírito Santo International, which yesterday missed payments on some of its debt. The firm is the parent of Portugal's second largest lender. There are also concerns in Italy, and in Greece a sovereign debt issue there failed, throwing up doubts about their country's recovery transition. The word contagion resurfaced overnight. In Britain, the Bank of England held its 0.5% official rate in their overnight review, but has not started any effort to pull back on its QE program. And in case you missed it in our 4 p.m. update yesterday, Australia's jobless rate returned to match its highest level in a decade as employers there cut full-time payrolls and more people sought work in June. That underscored that the RBA will keep their interest rates at a record low. It's not all bad news, however. Chinese exports grew in June on strengthening Americans' consumer demand and in what has been seen as a positive sign for China's factory sector and for their global economic outlook. And the number of Americans filing for new claims for jobless benefits fell last week to one of its lowest levels since before the 2007 recession, and was much better than expected. And that's a sign of increasing health in the US labour market. There are now 2.5 million people claiming unemployment benefits in this country, compared with 4.5 million in a comparable week a year ago. And close to home, overnight, Fonterra announced a strategic partnership with drug firm Abbott Labs. They are to jointly develop another dairy farm hub in China. The agreement still needs Chinese regulatory approval, however. The trusted dairy brand based on New Zealand farms is taking the company a long way. Yields on benchmark US Treasury 10-year bonds fell today on the Eurozone concerns are now at 2.52%. The oil price rose on the US labour market news, but is still below $103 a barrel. The Brent price rose much less and is marginally over $108 a barrel. The gold price jumped on the Euro news and is now at $1,338 an ounce. We start today with the New Zealand dollar in record territory again after making predictable gains against the Aussie and the Euro. We're at 88.2 US cents, 93.9 Aussie cents, and the TWI is now a tad under 82, extending its run of daily all-time highs. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.